We made it to another state and another national park. Welcome to Acadia National Park. We're starting our visit off here at the Bass Harbor Head Lighthouse. This is arguably one of the most visited and most photographed lighthouses in all of North America. We're going to visit it probably more than once, checking it out because we're down here right now. Going to check it out again at sunset one day, so let's check it out. We are back in Acadia National Park in Bar Harbor. We are going to Cadillac Mountain today. To go up Cadillac Mountain Road from May to October, you have to have a vehicle pass. $6 on recreation.gov. Everybody wants to go up for sunrise because during this part of the year, it is the first spot in the continental United States that the sun touches. We're not getting up that early this morning. Couldn't get a pass during our time here for that early anyway, but we did get a 12 o'clock vehicle pass, so we're about to go up the Cadillac Mountain Road, spend some time up at the top, and get some views. So let's go. Welcome to the summit of Cadillac Mountain. They do guarantee you a spot or a access to the road to the top. They do not guarantee you a parking spot. Fortunately, people are coming and going pretty steadily, so we were able to get a spot pretty quickly. So we're going to walk. All right, so we did the little trail out there around looking over Bar Harbor. Now we're going to hike up this little path right here to find the Cadillac Summit marker up here in the rocks before we head to the gift shop, because apparently there's a gift shop up here on the mountain. All right, so we are at Jordan Pond, the Jordan Pond house, and we went over to the Popover bar. Got to check out what a popover is. Apparently it is with butter and locally made strawberry jam. We're going to check this out, and along with it, we're going to have Old Soaker blueberry soda. Let's check it out.
Napkins? I did grab us napkins.
Probably need something to spread this jam and stuff with. So we're going to send Kylie out to look for knife and fork and something to spread with. But Popover, strawberry jam, butter. All right, so we're going to open this up here and get my Popover. They're going to fight over them over here. So I'm going to pull a little bit off. There's a little bit of butter.
With your knife. Maybe. I don't know. It's actually like really
A little bit of jam. They're pretty good. It's, I don't know. I mean, it's
bread.
It's bread. I mean,
I can smell eggs.
They go
somewhere.
They are made with eggs.
Oh yeah.
So, but it kind of just reminds me of biscuits and strawberry jam at Cracker Barrel. I don't know, but we're here. We got to try it. So, what we're doing. We're gonna enjoy it. Then roam on. Oh, I almost forgot. Didn't take a sip of the old Soaker blueberry soda and let you guys know how it was. So that's actually pretty good. So when you're up here, you got to try that.
Tastes like sparkling grape juice.
Davis says it tastes like
This is
sparkling
starting
grape
to
juice.
remind me of like
It was
a
really good.
custard pie.
Kylie's confusing me over here. She said this tastes like a custard pie. I don't know what a custard pie is. Do you guys know what a custard pie is? Let us know. She would look it up. She's gonna try to look it up, but there's no service out here,
Can you stop yapping?
and there's
You're
no
not
internet out
any
here.
of it.
Bet. James says this isn't gonna go in there, so you guys know where it's gonna go, right? I'm gonna go back to eating now. Well, good morning. We are up early, headed out to Acadia National Park. I'm going to start off hiking the Bubbles, Bubble Rock, and the Bubble Trail. They say you should plan to be in the parking lot before 8 a.m. if you're going to find a spot, because the Island Explorer shuttle doesn't drop off there. Parking lot is not big, so hopefully we got a couple things going for us. It is a weekday. It is kind of that middle week or two between the summer vacationers and the fall leaf people coming in. The leaves are starting to change, but they're not really hitting peak yet, so hopefully we'll be able to get in and get a parking spot. And after that, closer to high tide, maybe we're going to see Thunder Hole. Who knows what the day brings, but come along. Let's see what we can get into at Acadia National Park. All right, so we are at the Bubbles Trailhead. We got in here 7:58. They said get here before 8 a.m. and well, we did. There was one spot left. Still people coming in. Looks like there might be a spot for them to park, but we're gonna head up. I'm gonna put this camera up. We're gonna let the GoPro run as we're going up. Two trails, go up the divide. We're gonna go up one side, come back down, and go up the other side. So let's go check it out. So we got just a little bit more to go to the top of the North Bubble. This is Jordan Pond right below us. In the fog that's hopefully lifting off soon is the Jordan Pond house back across to the other side. So we made it down on the South Bubble Rock right behind us. Just chilling right there on the edge. Don't think you could push it off, but it's kind of cool being right there. Ocean back behind it. Jordan Pond back over here behind me. There's Jacob coming down. Yeah, there is a Jacob coming down. He's going to try to push me. Kind of like he's going to try to push the Bubble Rock, but Bubble's not going anywhere, just like I'm not. So let's roam around. All right, so we are coming to the end of the Bubbles Trail. We did North and South Bubbles with Bubble Rock. Bubble Rock is at the South Bubble. I think it's published as like a 1.5 mile round trip. Started the watch when we came on trail. We're about to come off. I'm at 1.82 right now, and that was with the walking around at the bubbles and different things. Total elevation gain was 602 feet. It's a little 800 feet at north, 7 something at the south. So we're gonna load up, have some crackers, and head over to Thunder Hole. See if we can't see the show. All right, so now we have moved down to Thunder Hole. We did get parking in the parking lot. There is a little gift shop here that you can go into. A little small thing, a couple of little bathrooms. There's a line over there if you wanted to go to the bathroom, but I don't need to go to the bathroom. You need to go to the bathroom? I think we can hold it. So Kylie's slamming doors up here, so making all kind of noise. We're going to go over here at Thunder Hole. They say the best time is about 2 hours before high tide. High tide is at 12:20. It is now 9:54, so we're getting pretty close. Not going to take this camera because potential water. Going to grab the GoPro, so let's go. Woo! All right, we are now at Jordan Pond again. Locked up again. Got a parking spot in the main parking area, or sort of the main parking area, not right by the house, but we're gonna go out and hike around the pond. It is 3.2 miles, mostly level. Maybe another stop, we'll see. But let's go. Let's hike another trail. All right, so we did go and eat at the Jordan Pond House for lunch. One of those things, I guess, you know, when in Rome, we're here, had to try it out. Did not do popovers again. We got French tip, and I think Jacob got Caesar, chicken Caesar wrap. Pretty good. Service, not so much, but I mean, take the good with the bad, I guess. It's an experience, you know, one time. Might as well do it because of the history of the park. So now we're going to go and do the 3.2 mile loop around Jordan Pond and work it off. So let's go. All right, that was Jordan Pond. The Jordan Pond Path, 3.2 miles. Watch shows 3.06 of our actual time. 65 minutes, 21 seconds is what it took us. So pretty good stroll on around. Nice level most of the way. You get about a mile of boardwalk. Clockwise, you get the boardwalk first. Counterclockwise, get the boardwalk last. On the boardwalk, you make sure that you stay on the boardwalk to spots to step off. You saw some people not following directions, but that's the rules. So we're gonna go get rid of some tea and move on. All right, so we did I'm gonna have to make a stop on our way out to get more blueberry soda. This is just the bomb. Of course, Kylie's kind of the outcast back here. She got root beer. She can't open a root beer. Let's see if Jacob can do it for her.
Ow, that hurts. There you go. Thank you.
Oh, brother to the rescue. How sweet. They love each other so much. All right, so it's starting to sprinkle. So we're heading back to the truck. So see you soon. Another day in Acadia National Park. We are starting at the Carroll Homestead. They do a drop-in program during the weekdays. We're going to go see what's going on out here and what this is all about before we go and take a hike. All right, so we left the Carroll Homestead and now we are at the Beech Mountain Trailhead. We're going to go up to Beech Mountain. Old fire tower that is up there is no longer in use. One of the last ones in the region. We're going to go up and see what we can see. Are we ready? He's outnumbered, so let's hike.
have made it to the summit of Beech Mountain. We'll go up to the fire tower here in just a minute. You can go up to about the first platform there. There's a volunteer here at the summit going over stuff, but this is the ocean. Alright, so that is the Beech Mountain Trail. We went up to the fire tower. Of course, you know, notice we went up as high as we could on the fire tower. Got some good lookouts. Shows 1.35 miles. We've been 58 minutes, and that was with all the time we hung out at the top. Had some crackers, got some views. Elevation gained 360 feet. So now we're going to go across the street, and we're going to do the Beech Cliff Loop Trail. It's 0.2 out to the loop and then 0.2 loop. So supposed to be some good views over there. So let's move on to that. One thing to note about Acadia National Park is a vast majority of the trails are rock. There's very few like this that are wooded. Most are across rock. So you're going to be looking for these blue blazes like this. These blue blazes are going to indicate the direction of the trail. They're painted on the ground, on the rock and the stone. So just follow those and you'll stay on the trail as you need to go. Alright, that was the Beech Cliff Trail. That one took us 18 minutes 44 seconds. And that was with time to stop and take pictures and such. Right at 0.59 miles, 126 feet elevation gain. So. Alright, so that is going to wrap up our week here for this video in Acadia National Park. But don't worry, there's more to come of Acadia National Park. We still got a few days here before we head off to Vermont and checking out the fall colors over there. So make sure you're subscribed, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell so you know when the next video comes out so you don't miss any part of Acadia National Park.